Hey everyone, it's Sarah with RegisteredNurseRN.com, and in this video I want to talk about how to deal with those fears that you may be feeling before you are starting nursing school. So the time has come and you are going to be starting your first day of nursing school, and it's down to the wire and you are starting to feel those feelings of fear and asking yourself, can I get through this? Am I smart enough for this? I've heard horror stories, I don't know about this, because I felt the same exact way. I remember about 2 weeks before we actually started, we had to go to this little orientation thing, and there was a lot of people in the program when we started out. And I remember the speaker saying, look at these people, half of these people won't make it through the program with you, they're gonna drop out. And that absolutely petrified me. And I remember that night before I was supposed to go to school the next day, I remember thinking and talking with my husband, man, what have I got myself into? Is this something I should really be doing? Am I smart enough for this? And I was really scared, very fearful, and to the point of where I was really nauseous. So if you are feeling these feelings, know that it's normal, and I want to give you some tips on how to deal with that. Okay, so tip number one, remember that most everyone feels this way, and you can get on your social media like Instagram, Facebook, go look at some memes, and you will see that there's a lot of chatter about people talking about how they're scared about the first day of nursing school, they're nervous and things like that. So I think that may help you feel better if you are nervous, just knowing that everyone else is feeling the same way as you. Some people are just more vocal about it than others, and like I said, I was petrified and I was nauseous. So don't psych yourself out too much, because as humans, we tend to really blow things up in our mind, and we can actually, in the end, be our own worst enemy and cause ourselves to stumble. So just remember that everyone is feeling what you are feeling. Next, remember that nursing school happens one day at a time, one assignment, one clinical session, one test at a time. Because what happens is that, I know I struggle with this, is that I tend to think of everything that's going to happen that's going to be really hard at once, and thinking that I only have 3 days to get it done. But remember, nursing school, you're going to have a test this week, a test next week, you're going to do this assignment, and it's going to come and drip out over time, and you're going to get through it. It's like running a marathon. You got to take one step at a time, 1 mile at a time, and before you know it, you finish the race. So just try to keep that in perspective. Next, try to reflect back on those past experiences where you experienced similar fears or feelings of feeling scared and you overcame it, such as the first day of high school. Most people, I know I was, are scared of that first day of high school. They don't know what to expect and they're nervous. And just think about how you got through it, how you went through those 4 years, and it wasn't as bad as you maybe made it out to be. And just think about nursing school, that, hey, I can do this. It was similar to those experiences and I overcame them. And know that you can do this and you can get through this program. Lastly, what you just have to do is you have to push those thoughts out of your head and go and busy yourself with something else. Like go shop for some school supplies, or go hang out with some friends, or get some last minute fun in before you start school, because those thoughts can really just get your feelings amplified even more, and they're temporary. It's going to be over before you know it. So just busy yourself with that, and don't try to think about feeling scared or feeling those feelings of fear and those potential what if scenarios. Okay, so I hope those tips help you, and remember, you can do this, you can get through this program. Don't be fearful, don't be scared. You got this in the bag. You've made it all the way up to this point. You got accepted into nursing school, so now get through that program and become a nurse. I was scared half to death before I started, and I got through it, so I know you can. And thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos.